Abusia yenchia yensanso emu akwaba be media GH abusia be fasa konya we so amo bibiara akwaba asanso ado bibiara se na Kevin na eye MPP top gurus e the message e the abreno na Kevin Akwaritela of Electoral Silence TV etes ha message no abusia ono so di muaye e the akọ eye MPP headquarters we dia ma mekasa wa me ma mekasa enye tenteni di no bi kwa so pese yekọ na yeti na ye kire ya adwen ewo enkoma eye some MPP communicators edi any emuaya Kevin Akwaritela edi amomwe ha eda so aye be media di so let's subscribe edi my notification bell so for more podcast updates yenko na yenti enkoma about Kevin ekira Dr. Bawumia abusuan krono a wabo any some MPP gurus okira krono omo abo any bone omo di o my Ghana no abusuan ano edi na wagina so the message and I say what cancel Eddie Achiromo Yentimra.
This will get rid of that monetization. I bet say your politics. And Nuntina, Canada, Japan. Me I call for your MPP when you go for if you say Mahmoud Bawumia Sika Guho and Odi winning elections now. Omuye Nanseno because Obia wins election MPP for to do no Canada, Japan. But now Mahmoud Bawumia and then call for a Sika on election day. No, they were able to calculate delegates. No, or can't get delegates to be a free baby, but no Mobuska. Or can't delegate on free Ashanti region. No, Sika tour. Or can't delegate on free Bonga half region. No, Cheska tour. The man with the money is the man with the power. After all these things, Kevin Taylor,
for you to mention Kevin Taylor, it clearly shows to say you have failed in attempt to spoil the mind of Ghanaians.
The president cannot cultivate multiple Kevin Taylors.
Kevin Taylor was insulting him.
The same government that birthed the dreaded Kevin Taylor, who has slaughtered every person in this country on the altar of his show.
Kevin Taylor, name Twasere.
Kevin Taylor. Oh no. Kevin Taylor, who money came home. Kevin Taylor, one year so. Papa may say, I'm a lady say, the same man in process.
Nadia Kevin Taylor, and intend this phone here.
Kevin Taylor, Naya cannot, Kamawati.
The day the said Kevin Taylor expires from the surface of the earth. So it's there until he asks for the period that Kevin Taylor is alive. This arrest warrant exists.
This boy Kevin Taylor is there to attack the present government and to make Mama look good. It's or your role model.
Kevin Taylor, me say all Casadiama John Damani Mahamano. On Tikrum how? Or to America.
Per se, me who Kevin Taylor, ma'am. Me say, you never me mono, the bonny dear.
And you be like Kevin Taylor, and I
say, oh, Nason, you're useless. And I've always said, oh, you're useless. Oh, you're useless. What do you say? Oh, you're useless. Kevin Taylor, $10,000. Now you're NDC full soldier. No, yeah, Puma say NDC Beba, NDC Ma, because the mama she can call Kevin Taylor.
Now Kevin Taylor, dear, may the American and say,
and dear Kevin Taylor.
No, Kevin Taylor, who you say, the man, Mama, who say, young to about Wabush, Crown, what do you say? Wabusha for a Toban. They will vote for
Kevin Taylor. When I was out here, when you know, content will be calling a garage.
Jesus has to people be able to Kevin. Yeah, he's smart.
Will be being an occasion garage now. Bufuno. Bema will use the name of show on being an occasion garage now. Tiana Bufu. Hey, and also a problem. If you am catch a Ghana for. Obi anum kankan onim eche wa ka kire no be ma oyusu nanim oyusu no hwa ho agina TV zika se garage na wo tubufu na wo didi natam adeti na wo so ha ho ampa onye nipa o be ma otumi tina agina hwehwem de nan si akoduna so no wate okre afa no hwa ho se obese de hwa ho yakokọ na ode sa apokle bi afa nanim se nanim nya kokọ na wo hwe ni nsechi aso ka konkonte wo bokina na wo sa bi da no ka garage na wo bufu no wei. Now we on the part that from difference between we GB. All right, mama, me gigam garage corridor. Ujina have in 2026 be one ka corridor any garage. Na kwasi ato to be butu obaso. Now we are pam. 2026 na we be one no after we dey nku afa oto so to nya kokko na ho na ko bajante agire no sa se bi one ka corridor and garage and them read I was in Sechi pa so otiti konkonte wo Uzbekistan in Sechi black now bema kukuruko te so utu dware wo nyenyenyan setomra ase na we dware abegina hwehwem na wate spokra fa hwo ase se me ho nya kokko wo so asantini ba wo hutum se santo na wasa abegina tv se corridor and na garage na me betam me bu ofu wo na wo ne pad a ye use difference be no nyanse ni wutrim ma me dwudwam garage corridor akwa we pa mo de mogimi o mo now egim mo me nko enim now professor from Frimpong Boating oye MPP need to send me mapa MPA and the MTTK matete aka wo so ye nyina ye MPP for one nyawota makro no so ye MPP ni MPP for mienu akokot e na ba ko bi ka ho omo nyina se sesia no omako Supreme Court ni nyina ne sen ni nyina ne se eye Frimpong Boating na oye odan ho ye MPP na oye minister e we Kufuado aban mu ene nyawota makro oye founding member omo na omo di sikatete party no omako court say delegate system na ye kwakoyi presidential candidate ye kwakoyi national executives na ye si nipa kakra bi ni ye be yi omo so omo kwoto aba no omo say Supreme Court enhwe na ontwam na de omo pese esiri ne say eye Ghana party bia kwoto aba akoyi presidential candidate ye kwakoyi eye executives e was set every single member our party ni book mu or your registered member otua the dues no everybody should get the opportunity to vote. Now adentina saade we yam penifo bi we dey akọ Supreme Court no nyansa wom ni nyina ne say omo hu say for a very long time omo the politics echi yie nya wotamakro is almost 90 years Professor Frimpong Boating also okọ nanim pa omo the politics echi hu say sesia no your politics no de okuta sika e na otumi win primaries de okuta sika e na otumi gi eje eye flag bearer enti sesia no omo pese party ni bia de diwo party kratam oya card bearing member oya good otuani dues our good standing no e was say party ni no enya opportunity to vote. Now all that they are trying to do and they say monetization in our politics also we free ho. Because this is a conversation that we have had it over and over. Argentina politicians, ye koto about party ma Nansen MPP to abeya me koye a delegate behind the scenes delegate. Mahmoud Bawumia sika otuaye. Sika otuaye ye sika Mahmoud Bawumia etuaye di wi election nim. Sankanya sika delegate omusa ana nka omu nyina to aba e party mu a anka kedede Japan win elections no. Enti de eyem penifo mienu we di akọ court ne say eye Supreme Court eye court kese a wo Ghana no omu ntwa saade anim se ne be ya from ende ye ekoto aba akoyi edien flag bearer or party bia mu national executives e wo se party ni bia oye MPP ni okuta card otuane dues no also to be so oye NDC for so also bi okuta card otuane to ni diwo party nguma mu no also to be saade we wa wo betia no na oye bonsam na oye kromfo ya te say Attorney General of Ghana say we dey nyansa wom we dey ebeboa ma Ghana monetization in our elections no ye betumi eye free ho inti Attorney General of Ghana say ofoaso parties omo Ghana ni nyina obi afoaso MPP fo nko aso omo mfoaso adentra inkwasi afo mane so omo mfoaso busa ho say adentra it is because it is a party a siketua ene krono enom de yi omo penifo now saade we ya penifo we e ka say e was Supreme Court eboa ema ne bemu no e ho mfaso ne bi na mebe ka kire wo no he your MPs bi o parliament omo tirim no me de menhia south na me wo ma anya adwuma kura mpo a menhia south nko ade de hia ne say election time na mato emo na mato gele na mato de bofro nkwan omo mo wo beto ama me right now no what is going to happen and they say so obi ti menhia south na adwene say menhia south for omo yankwasiafo na delegate kakra na ho na onya omo hu sika obetumi gi power right now ye biem enti say uwo menhia south na first no nipa 700 and 30 per to aba as delegate now we are going to have 700 people vote. That means say we are going to limit the influence of money in our elections, internal elections, party elections. It is going to help us to be able to do what? Select people on merit. ye be yin konfo a omo se na omo fata na enya akronfo omkuta sika enti sa wo study a your parliamentarians bebre wo MPP mu e parliament a party no mu no omo nim some constituency no there. The moment you win the primaries, automatically you win the seat. Now they have been able to suppress Nipebi by electing a few people. So we are delegates into Oba Menchia South, Oba Bantima delegates yes 65. Into Chansubuachi say Oba the delegates yes 300. Okay, me budget obia 20,000 Ghana and I emo bag bako gari konko bako between the moment me winning. Now if we open it up. Na obia oye MPP ni bia eto saaba ni bia Asensubuachi cannot pay 3,000 people 30,000 people and say metua obia 2,000 Ghana. Asensubuachi cannot do it. The same as Menchia South MP cannot do it. The same as some MPs be more some other political parties. This will get rid of that monetization. Abe say your politics. And nuntina Canada Japan. Me amen call for your MPP when you go for if you say Mahmoud Bawumia ria sika gu ho and odi winning elections na omuye nanse no because obia hu say election no MPP for do no mo Canada Japan. But now Mahmoud Bawumia and then call for na ria sika nti on election day no they were able to calculate delegates no. It's not about me and say, or can't get delegates to be able free baby, but no musika. Or can't delegate on free Ashanti region, no musika to or can't delegate on free Bonga half region, no Cheska to the man with the money is the man with the power, and that is what these two gentlemen plus the other person they are trying to stop, and I support this 100%. Every Ghana Nibia Uniminyansa or Pesa Ghana your politics, because if this is accepted by the Supreme Court, your politics in the best. Now we will get people who are independent winning parliamentary seats in constituencies. That is what is going to happen. We are going to get people we see as underdogs coming into an election and without any delegate to be a free party to win an election, because now you will need billions of dollars to be able to win an election in Ghana. Say yeah internal election crowd MPP mu and now NDC mu now so okay me NDC MP. Awuna memu ne etuma me for soon etuma me aha de sita obi anim say NDC dia. No. Now what is going to happen is so your MP you need to deliver. Because if you don't work and you tell yourself say oh I had the seat delegates no ultimately and depending on just a few people, you have to work to please every single person in the party and send your elections no into this one there say party biba bontin beka say oh where dey so na party na for party. So far the Attorney General Srimsai wrote something on Facebook showing the Attorney General Ayenini and Srimsai and his boss, the government lawyer is in support of this. It means that the Attorney General is in support of the fight against corruption in our politics. I was so happy when I heard the Attorney General supporting this, because you see, it shows to say Ayenini and then the Deputy Srimsai, they want to fight corruption in our politics, and this is the right way to go. Because on a normal day, you will see a government. If this government was a corrupt government, and as a president in a corrupter, the president, and then I buy because say even though the Attorney General at the end of the day is not working directly for the president or working directly for the party, the Attorney General is supposed to represent the government. But we all know what corrupt Attorney Generals like Damemwaye, because Damemo as say our judicial service, it is so difficult to even trust honorable people who are doing their job diligently. But Ayeni and then the deputy, they have shown to say their interest in Ghana for interest. Into the Attorney General says, we are in support. The NDC as a political party, they have released a statement that they are in full support of this their action. They want that to be done. The NDC wants every single person to be part of the internal elections. They can elect credible people, not based on their money they are holding, not based on who they know, but based on the party, the whole party's their decision and how competent they are. You see, this is one thing I say to me support it. Now, Supreme Court so say here na omomane say enye juma. Our politics will change positively. Everything will be in its place. Now, let me tell you something. This idea we now is simple sano. What he's going to do in say right now, Obian to be sorry and say me a powerful MP of Ghana. Obian to me sorry can say, oh, media na make Kufuado hon enti chianechi I have to succeed the Kufuado. Obian to me can say, media party I can control the delegates. Right now, nobody will have control over party elections. And when I say nobody will have control, I am talking about nobody can say, go and bring the Ashanti region delegate. Now, from them, now nipa 30, nipa 50, nipa 150, or more musika. Nobody can do that because the party is big. Now, some people have made an argument or making some arguments to say, oh, when that happens, a man for be infiltrate omo party album. Na nipa bi a onye NDs MPP ni wabeto aba abra omo, and there's a party bi to be tina ho. Emma obi to me wura omo album ana party mu dimu etumi beto aba abra onye party. That party needs to stop existing because then the party is not ready to be called a political party. Omo ye argument to say, oh, na yesi ani ebiema nipa bia betumi ewia no ho aba MPP mu abeto aba etia nipa bia mo pe. Then it means your party is not a political party. The structures don't work. You don't have people who are manning the party, the number of people in there. You don't have people who are checking the data. You yourself, you don't even know your members. So how can you call yourself a political party? That argument is the most stupid argument I've ever heard. Because we believe, say, there are people who are in charge of the party album, the party, the data, who are paying their dues, who registered when. So how can you go into an election telling me, say you say MPP ni bian twaba, ubetumaka say omube room. Then how did you arrive at that message? Say nipa 2 million MPP for Bawumia to Bawumia ntina Mahama wini. If the MPP is making such an argument, we want to ask them, then how did you people arrive to say, nipa 2 million MPP supporters could not vote, and Nitina Mahama winning 57%? Then it means that argument was a lie. Because from what you are saying, you don't even have a data of your party, the number of party in the MPP. So if the MPP stands anywhere else and says they don't agree with this idea because nipa be yomo NDC for no ma beto abani bi no ma say abano no ma to atia nipa bi omompe. The question here is, do you know the number of your party members? Do you have a data of your party members? Can you show us the number of people who are in your party? Because if you're making this argument, then the argument that nipa 2 million from the MPP did not vote in 2024, no, that argument falls flat. Because you cannot prove whether those people are your party members or not. So for the MPP to even make a statement, say your party no, your BM na obia betwaba, ye who do your MPP need the MPP niya. Now it's a party no, it's not a party anybody should trust. So the argument they are making does not make any sense. They are stupid. Omo ya kromfo. Omo election bia sika and nobody omo elections. Sika die ni sika ria, sika tuatua. They are very corrupt. Omo bon die. And community aya South Central so anke from abena hu bon die. That is the MPP. Krono ashomo to ma. Me say krono e bon omo ho. San community South Central so anke be from efia hu bon die ana adwa hu bon die. Every single thing is about money. Ye nko wie sika ma we. Ye enu bi no mo ya wo de power no ma Bawumia. Everybody knew, every single person in Ghana knew, say, Kennedy was the favorite MPP for Epe, because that MPP for the dwarf himself, Kennedy Nimnyansa Bawumia. But you know what happened? At the end of the day, Mahamudu Bawumia and the team, they stole a lot of money and gave it to delegates because they can manipulate the delegates. Right now, the reason why the NPP does not want this to happen, and they say, in their next election, they cannot manipulate the delegates. They don't have that much money to pay every single member. And I believe this is the biggest step we are taking in our politics in Ghana as a nation or in our elections. We need to start from the basics. Nyawotamaklo and from Paul Boateng, this case from Dako Cotton, it is the best case I see in Ghana's history because every day, Biano, we are having conversation about trying to take money out of our elections, trying to take money out of our politics. Now, this is the time we are starting to understand. Say, you take a step where sa sikana aji politics afano, sa sikana it will not have that impact or that role or that pace it take here yen to me and run the election in our political parties respectively, in a way you to me ni papa party no so. 81 Sadia we ebeboa. Nobody can call themselves say sa area where media me MP was South Central so me MP was Menchia South. I had the Yotuvo constituency. Ya the appointed crisis so me win oboa. Ye biem ema MPP ni bia to aba ni bi. You cannot win the primaries. Inti what is going to do is say ebema MP4 abom humodin because you see from 2017 to 2024 nipa be 47 ena omufra santimemu a omukọ parliament. Omu nyina kọ parliament no omu ka kire asantifo say ye de mode hye ne ye jimi won kran kura mo beto amaye, and it's true, we saw it from 2017 2020. Even though they didn't do anything, no, They voted for them because time are almost primaries to go and contest in the general elections. You know, the MPs are no more parliament. You know, no more sika. Almost counted the delegates. You know, almost sika. Now you see, a day where Papa Fomi anyway, a court. You know, the say it is also going to take that corruption at that. You see, most of our MPs are forced to be corrupt. They are forced to steal. They are forced to do things they are not supposed to do because say election ni bedu ama omo asako primary sir. They are forced to steal. Because now, I bet to say Riesika netumi kind delegates no nemo musika. Right now, what this thing will do in the say, it does not matter the amount of money you steal. You will still have to deliver to be able to please every NPP member. What is going to happen? And say, Sa Kronona, ya forsma MPs are involved in corruption, especially when it's getting close to their elections. You know, that corruption is going to go down. Because right now, no, some person you need to steal money to pay every single member of the party before you can win your primaries, and nobody can have that amount of money. We are even at the end of the day taking that corruption part from our MPs. In the party, Obeka say, I don't support this, then it is a party that is full of corruption. A party, and at this point, I expect Mahmoud Bawumia to make a statement that he is in support of this decision. On one party for a court for this. I want to see Bawumia speak and support this. But Mahmoud Bawumia is a thief. He's a thief and he cannot support it because the party he's leading, most of them are thieves. They are criminals. Why is Bawumia quiet on this matter? Why is Bawumia, who wants to come and lead the party, who wants to come and lead Ghana, who says he wants to fight corruption, why is Bawumia not championing this? Why is Mahmoud Bawumia not making a public statement and supporting this decision? Because we want to take the monocracy or monetocracy out of our politics. We want to stop people from being corrupt. We want to stop this kind of choosing people who don't deserve to lead. Why is Bawumia not interested in this? Why hasn't he spoken on this? Because we're Crom 4. Because what he's doing now and he say, oh yes, selective. Right now, no one say, Omo primary sir, omo no constituency tokwesi because Bawumia are picking MPs. Bawumia is picking his MPs. So they are relegating people. Omo yin for free albonim and then a man call for one call for second nipo for nya one second in the MPP. Until we want Bawumia to speak. What does he think about this? What is his position on this? Does he believe in this? Does he think this is going to help? What does he think about this? What is his opinion? Why no one said double or sorry no them this is the real conversation we want him to have with us. Since he's a flag bearer of the MPP, them he's not granting any interview on economy, interview on any sector. Or why saying NDC is taking our project. What project Ben why? What project have you done? Nanka your project and can't find printing shirt and share. Mahmoud Bawumia sanka why a project and can't find pamontuma or yereno and find beam pam dross and shishan antique room. What's the MPP row project? Now, what's the project or Ghana? En kwasi akeka ne Jimmy Kasa ena entwene di akire ya MPP for ya ntiasie the power 2028 infui. Let Bawumia speak on this matter. Does he believe in this? Does he believe this can stop the monetocracy in our politics? What does he think? Why is the double akosha them? Many questions. Today, an economist has turned into a digitalization messenger. The foolishness of the MPP person. So this is the best thing happened to Ghana. So we are asking the Munafiki and his wife, they should come out and speak on this. We want the Munafiki to share his opinion on this matter because these are MPP stewards. These are people from the NPP and we support this. We support this. Ya pesi ya stop sikadie any chronona more MPP for more MP3B. This does not apply to only MPP. It applies to every political party in Ghana. Argentina NDC are so happy this is happening because they want to stop corruption in a delegate a party election. Why are you not people happy about it? In Kwasiafo, speak on it. Muna fikis. Mo de to amon kanu kure. And amakoyi akwa we no dimwenim. Masa, yan chuma
What's the day? November to November. Me I know my no calendar. Come on, let's ride. I'm a running man. You know that.
$100 or more, Brana Beji. All right, now Bawumia Kasa. Nancy Obekasa kakra. The NDC is stealing our project. Yeah, why na kaka your wong? Kakalization is still sim. And Mike na wanutu your mic also wanutu ya tuo. And MDC has taken out. Hey, One who we say Elizabeth Jackson. What's the MDC is taking your project by now Bawumia. One we could for no. Come we a projector and can the palm shirt no yere. Could the palm draws a she more bottom. Some way a project I'm printing here. Mom printing the shirt in here. The NDC is taking our project and you people have to talk with her. Ukomudin dinsa so. Well, we are Ukomudin dinsa so. You have done project in the end day. Beka project nature here. You see, Branebe Churchim, Uji Uria primary sinim. Area edisika ehhehye nkofo wini wie no wako test double. Come out. First, you were doing symposia and symposiums. Come out and tell us what you think about the economy. Say we economists and I say we ketra. Munafiki, mutum banzani, mon kanu kurenkremofobia no amowi preku. Wona wo yere. Obekona toothpick kutomo ofie no omde wo preku ma. I say omo pick cheese. Obekona Samira tia na Bawumia tia na omachi preku pa omachi. Na omde toothpick wom. Ogo to Bawumia na wa na no wi se check Norris na or the wo preku kotodwa. I say abodam. Mo wi preko no wan gusu wi na be ye nkremofo ye jiminti ena Samira me hu video bi o TikTok okọ nkremofo state house so okoye sala obutu okwa na otumi mutuo onya sorry we mu munafiki alternate because there's a way you need to sit to pray ontumi pontenase. You could see that she was struggling to even sit. Me, I watch things so and I'm just a girl way e hwe nkremofo ma na otomo some way munafiki way onya sorry Samira nya sorry. On fan mama mbo ohunu ho say oya bigger than nkremosom. I Miss Lafia lo osra no nenam na waje bag no di twankofu ani so Miss Alafia lo onya sorry wo fie o and okobutu o ohun sibia mpo ontenase nkremoni papa oya asori otenase no atenase na o sin starts ba Samira Bawumia ntumi ntenase se ne draws atio avena o chiachia no me say wey oni ni kru wi preko obo wine guso MPP for Jimmy. Sa no mka no fie. Omo wi preko yi omo sim. Obekona toothpick. Omo mienu target preko. Bawumia preko ha no pe. Preko ha. Ne ha preko ha. Ope bebi emre no. Bebi emre no. Eho no ode wo na wate akire sa. Ai, oyo so lie. Akwa we wi preko de nam Ghana. Ye kana bubu ofu. Enti ade ha ye se Bawumia wi preko nti ye didi Bawumia tam. Entwe. Samira, oya munafuka. Complete munafuka. Mongo video no. Oko state house oko sala. Obutu o ontumi pontenase. Onim senia also o 10 and 9 no. Yes sala o tenase o 9 no. You need to do it this way and you sit on your side. Or bre o husibia onye because that time nkofo hwe no. Munafuka we. Debia week bi o change draws yi. We there designer draws no hwe. Munafuka Samira. Ena motete Ghana ma yanka asem bia nkwase akeka oma wi preko abelchi abetena say omo ya sorry Bawumia ye truthfulization on kanukre. He should come out from his hole. When we are election mu akwa dem say double come out and speak. Yene what time ya kitchen ha no ya what time o kitchen ha ya palava sauce ya wo de preko nam yene ya wo chofi yesa wo de spaghetti kakra ya wache yesa ya fufuo ya banku bibia ya obi ya what time ya bankutalization and ya tapolization ya obi bia quantalization ya wo abomalization ajimjene ya obi bia sa kitchen ha ya ntwema mo nkwasiafo Samira Bawumia ni kunu munafuka and munafiki kofo me anyway. The fukas and fikis. These two fuka and fikis. Be very careful about them. These are fukas and fikis. She is a fuka and Bawumia is a fiki. And these fuka and fikis are dangerous for Islamic religion. Ultimate point na say nya sorry. Samira Bawumia, wa wi pray kwa madenia ye shen. Hello. Okoda Samira kuta wine mu a hu. Okana kuta wine mu a. I saw my communion wo Hague. Samira Bawumia kuta wine mu a. Me so kono okuta wine mu a. Enya ni bi na oja fa wi na so kwa na ye say no. Also na nje na ye say. Wa wi wine na say eyim na introduce it to wine no. Asenso bo achemo. And I'm so where puff testikakra. Oh dog testikakra. Or the testikakra. And we share a pito. 2024. Not only energy or the bear campaign. I mean you jam. Mo papa ti mu nyimi free my bremo. 2024 not only kapa or the bear campaign. into omko rounds na obra so doc wo dey taste kakra ema eboa o osi obi ani ha no ase ye dey anwuno kakra oso akoso tasty last year man atre ba ko ade cho so o taste ba ko o dey ko so mame he na tasty kakra and okuno mkuta wine glass ma I saw mo sha wine wo Bolivia Bawumia hwena no wi I saw wine farm wo Bolivia onum wine say ko anything that more videos we better match Bawumia wa bo flat Mr. P get me videos ya se Bawumia wi pre ko no nsanti wedwa Kevin Taylor no dia na me election time 2024 ye hu Bawumia Bruce stramization ye kuta ni mu wine na be ne det say ko yani e wo ya wine mu kura ye jai wine na be Bawumia de an omo negre no omo yi wo this one is in 1952 or 1963 so this one is